and welcome to our Monday Magic Momentum webinar. It's Arianne Morgan, your Director of Corporate Executive National, and I want to say congratulations for getting on this morning. And I know many of you are watching this recorded as well, and congratulations to you as well. Again, every single week as I talk to designers, those designers who are plugged in are excited about their business, are making money with their business, and are growing their business, and are enthusiastic about their business. And it's the designers who are not plugged in, who are frustrated and are not making money and are not excited. So word to all of you, first of all, stay plugged in. Second of all, get your team plugged in, because it's hard to get yourself excited when you're not around excited people. So congratulations for taking the very most important first step in your business this week, getting plugged in to our Magic Momentum webinar. Getting that information about your business is going to give you the momentum to move forward. And I could not be more excited about what we have going on this month. You know, from being in this business for the last 16 years, I can tell you that those consultants, those designers in Mia Alicia, as we call them, those people who are plugged in the summer always have the greater return on their investment of their business in the fall. It's the designers who are plugged in and who are fully engaged in the summer months. These are the investment months for your fall return, for the excitement and the explosion that is going to happen in your business. So as you're messaging that to your team, as you're messaging that to prospective designers, you cannot put enough weight on how important it is to stay plugged in during the summer months, to get started with a new Mia Alicia business in the summer months so that you can see that return for the fall. We'll just want to cover a couple of quick things that I really want to make sure that everybody is understanding, and giving you a couple of ideas and tips for our Mia Alicia birthday promotion that was just launched by the company on Friday. If you have not yet seen this, you absolutely want to get plugged in high gear with this promotion. And you see it up there on your screen. If you are not plugged into the computer, it's posted on our teammiamagic.com website. It's also posted on the corporate website, and of course on our corporate Facebook group and our team Facebook group. It's everywhere, so get plugged in again. But this is the bounce back cash idea. It is running from last Friday, so just a few days ago, all the way through until the end of this week, so this Saturday until midnight Central Time. Again, to make sure that you understand the promotion, any dollar amount that is spent this week by your customers and by you, actually. So if you're placing orders for having product on hand, to be able to give to people immediately, or placing an order for yourself, even just for new jewelry that you want to have for you, you are getting the bounce back credit for August as well. So for example, if your customer spends $100 this week, whether that be online, whether that be at a Yumi and 3, at a fashion event, at a stop and share, however that purchase is made, it doesn't matter. But if they spend $100 this week from July 18th through July 26th, they're going to get 20% in credit to use in August. Now remember, we have some new pieces coming out in August for fall, so that's going to be something that you can use your bounce back credit for, or your new customers or existing customers can use their bounce back credit for. So with a $100 purchase, they are going to receive $20 in bounce back. So it's 20%. And keep in mind for yourself, I know some of you are doing the bulk ordering. So if you're buying $1,000 with your bulk ordering, that's going to give you a $200 credit to use in August. You can use that for the new line. You can use that for existing pieces. This is free credit. Now, something I want you to keep in mind for your business is any time that you can get something for free from the company, free jewelry, that is awesome, because that means you're getting 100% profit on those pieces when you sell them. So, for example, that bulk ordering, if you placed a $1,000 bulk order, just for easy math here for this example, and you got a $200 credit, that $200 worth of jewelry is actually 100% profit. So if you put that $200 in profit towards that bulk order that you placed, that means you're only spending $800 on that bulk order, meaning that even on that entire order, you're making more commission than that 35%, actually more than 45% per piece. Another great thing about getting the free jewelry is you can use those as incentives. So you can use them as door prizes. You can use those as gifts for your hostesses getting you their guest list in a certain amount of time. You can use those for booking bonuses if somebody books right with you on the spot, or as signing bonuses for your new designer. If they make a 24-hour signing decision, you can have your free pieces in a special jewelry roll-up bag, and you can have those right there. So utilize those things for free, and that is a great way for you to, again, keep your entire 35% commission on, or 45% commission if you're doing bulk ordering, that you can use and keep that all to yourself and utilize that free, those free pieces that Mia Lisi is giving you as an incentive. I know also that many of you have a lot of free coupons in your back office because of the booking credits that you get from your Fashionista rewards. And of course, as a designer, you get those booking coupons when you're booking as well. Make sure that you're utilizing those for things like I just mentioned, you know, door prize drawings, booking incentives, guest list incentives, signing bonuses, anything that you'd like to run an extra special for. You know, you could run a special for your customers this week, or on a week that maybe you're going on vacation, or you need, you want to increase your sales amount or whatever. You can run hey, spend $100, and not only do you get your 20% credit, but you're also going to get a 50% off coupon. You know, utilize those strategically instead of just storing them up in your back office. Use those as incentives. That's one of the things that I love about this industry, is when companies give extra incentives, and then you can turn around and use those for 100% profit, or use those for incentives to build your own business. So one other idea I want to throw out there with the ordering is not only, of course, having people have that credit, but being strategic about booking forward. And this is really why I would suggest for you to get on the phone, share this information. Also, of course, sharing it at your You, Me, and Threes, at your fashion events, at your pool parties, however you're holding events this week, your stop and shop or stop and share appointments, however you're doing it. Don't only just say, hey, now you get a $20 credit in August, but go ahead and take one more step and follow through and set up that appointment for August. So for example, if I'm at a fashion event and I have somebody who spends $100, again, just for easy math for the example, and I can then say to her, you have now a $20 credit in August. I'm going to take that one step further and say, you know what, Sally, my schedule is filling up really fast for August, of course, with these bounce back birthday credits Mia Lisi is giving away. I would love for you to be one of the very first people to see some of our new fall pieces, and I would love to schedule up a fall fashion consultation as we head from August into September. And you know what? You can invite some girlfriends over. We can do a You, Me, and Three. But I'd love to set up an in-person appointment for you to be able to see these new pieces, invite your friends over to see these new pieces, and be able to use your credit. So utilizing this week not only to increase your sales and to reward your customers with this bounce back credit, but use it as a way to book into August. so that you have a full August, because of course then August is going to be used to book into September and so on and so forth. So utilize this week for sales, but also utilize this week for anyone who does make a purchase to go ahead and book with them into August to use their credit in person, encouraging them to invite at least 3 friends, right, for you, me, and 3 appointment, or turn it into a full fashion event to see the new fall pieces that are going to be coming out. So that is a great strategy. It's a great strategy not only for your business, but it's a great strategy as you are working with your customers. So take advantage of this week. Absolutely, 100% for sure. Okay, the other thing that I want to make sure that you are remembering is our birthday month that we have going on. Remember, we're going to be doing 3 drawings, 1 for your fashionistas and 2 for you. So keep focused on that. This is a great week as we're rounding out July. And of course, with our bounce back cash, it's not too late to just get on the phone today and say, you know what, me, Alicia just announced an exciting promotion over the weekend. Let's get together. Let's have a fun happy hour with your girlfriends, make some fun drinks, have a you, me, and 3 appointment, do some quick stop and shares and have them invite some friends over, whatever it is, but get the excitement out there and let them also know that for getting together this week or through the end of July, of course, you're going to be able to put them into a drawing for some amazing prizes. We're going to give away a spa gift card, a designer handbag, a shopping card for their favorite store, and we're giving away some fantastic prizes there. So keep focused on our birthday month specials that we have going on. And again, you're going to make the magic happen when you get plugged in and take advantage of them. All right, let's go to Mr. Magic, who is got our recognition for the month ready to go. I just need to refresh here. We are always excited to recognize all of our achievers for Team Magic, and we're a couple days behind in getting this newsletter out. But we have our July newsletter, so without further ado, we want to recognize our June results for our July newsletter. As always, if you see anything that's not correct,
please don't call.
No, please call. Please call. We, of course, are making sure that all of our reports are working as well. So please let us know if you see something that's not correct, and that way we can address that with corporate and make sure that our reports keep getting better and better and better. But just to start off with our top 10 in team volume, you know them, you love them, and we've got some even new faces on here from brand new designers who just got started in June. So a huge congratulations, of course, to our number 1 in team volume, the amazing Louise Adrian from Canada. So congratulations to Louise and her amazing team. Of course, as you all know, Louise just started in Me Alicia in April. So this was only for her 3rd month in the company. So you may think, oh my goodness, you know, I'm new, or, you know, how could I even be in the top 10? Well, you know, top 10 is really a decision, and it doesn't matter how long or how short you've been in the business. It's all about the activity that you're doing, and a phrase that Louise uses all the time that I love and I have adopted as one of my personal favorite phrases is, it's not about perfection, it's about speed. And sometimes, especially as women, we want things to be perfect all the time, and this timing is everything with this business opportunity. And so Louise has just absolutely dove in and has an incredible team and definitely is working with intensity on her business. So fantastic leader. So congratulations, Louise, and I'm so excited to be working with you and to have you as such a great example to everyone in the company. And then we have Dave and Trish Nabrowski coming in at number 2. Leisha Doherty and her Rockstar team coming in at number 3. Jennifer McIntyre who with a broken leg is, I know, listening to this conversation here on our webinar. So congratulations to Jennifer McIntyre and her team. Natalie Jangula, mommy-to-be of number 6, coming in at number 5. Awesome job. Carol Brown, fantastic things happening on the Carol Brown team. A huge leader coming on board today, resigning from the number 1 position in her company as we speak on the phone. I just got a phone call from Annalise, and Shelly Cottrell reached out. So don't be afraid to reach out to top people in this industry. Shelly Cottrell did, and Carol Brown's team is about to get a huge boost because of it. This gal is amazing. She had 40 people at a fashion event last night, had over $2,000 in sales, 5 people signing up, and of course, she got right on the phone with her company this morning as the number 1 leader of their company and is resigning and coming to me, Alicia. So people are seeing the excitement and the vision of this company and where it's going, and they are coming on board. So huge congratulations to Shelly Cottrell and Carol Brown's awesome team. Excuse me. Amy Heiner. Amy Heiner had a great month, her best month ever. So congratulations to Amy out in Ohio as well, number 7 in the company. So congratulations to Amy Heiner and her team. Robin Younger. Robin is a brand new designer. Just came on board with the company. Also has been with another company, top producer in that company for, I think, Robin, I hope I'm getting this right, 19 years. And Robin is on board with me, Alicia, making amazing things happen, and first month in the business. So congratulations to Robin. The amazing, my joy sister, Mary Foltz, number 9. Those of you who don't know Mary, you are going to get to know her, and when you do get to know her, you will love her. Mary is a ray of sunshine and one of my favorite people to talk to. Mary Foltz, so proud of you and your awesome team. And Michelle McHenry. Michelle is Mary Foltz's personally sponsored designer, and Michelle is a strategist, a very successful businesswoman, actually runs a very successful multi-million-dollar company out on the East Coast. But when she heard about and saw the Me Alicia business, actually signed up, came to our January convention the day after she signed up, the day that she heard about the business, and is now in our top 10. So congratulations to all of our top 10. Our top 20, Natalie Gomes from up in Canada, amazing woman on the Louise Adrian team. Rochelle Beach, you all know and love. Thank you again, of course, to Rochelle and to Jill, who put on an absolutely phenomenal Facebook party training on Wednesday. If you have not had a chance to watch that, I was blown away. And again, another great option for offering people, if they're not going to have an in-home event, they're not going to have a stop and share appointment, give this as another option that you can have for people who maybe don't live by you, but they put together a phenomenal training, and I know it's been working very well. And lots of you are using that. So congratulations to Rochelle, Laura Matriciano, Tracy Bonadio, Shelly Cottrell, Cheryl Verai, Terry Winans, Stacia Jacobson, Jessica Hofschultz, and Leona Lapierre. I hope I'm saying your name right, Leona. Leona Lapierre. So our top 20, congratulations to all of them. Level 1 sponsoring, Louise Adrian. Number 1 was 4, Kelly Jean Lounsbury, Paula Melvin, and Teresa Folliber tied for the top, the second spot. So congratulations to all of those ladies. Our top 20 in personal volume, I'll recognize, of course, our top 5 on here. Laura Matriciano, Louise Adrian, Shelly Cottrell, Robin Younger, and Terry Winans. A huge congratulations to these ladies. And top fashion events held. Huge results from Jessica Hofschultz. So proud of her. Actually, Jessica took the challenge to hold 10 fashion events in a week, and she did it. So huge congratulations to Jessica for having 13 qualified fashion events in the month of June. I am so proud of her. She asked for a challenge. I gave her the challenge, and she completed the challenge. So congratulations, Jessica. Very, very well-deserved top spot. Vicky Aton with 6, Louise Adrian 5, Amy Turpin 5, Shelly Cottrell 5, Linda Mullen 5, and Karen Similuka. Oh my gosh, Karen, I know how to say your last name. Similuka with 5 as well. So a huge congratulations to these ladies. Of course, fashion events are the way to build your business. And of course, we have our other reminders on here as well that we have going on in July. So we know that many of you who maybe didn't quite make it on the newsletter are plugged in, and I want to cheer you on too. And I want to just tell you personally that there was a time in my last company that I wasn't on the newsletter, but I knew that I was going to be on the newsletter. And sometimes that's not maybe the place in your business that you're getting the most active recognition, but I'll tell you that when I wasn't on the newsletter, and then I did get on the newsletter, I beat everybody who had been on the newsletter for years. So don't lose faith. Don't get discouraged if you're not getting recognized right now. If you're doing the things that will get you recognized and that will grow your business, then keep doing those things and you will get on there. I promise, promise, promise. And you can even be the #1 spot if that's your goal. So don't lose faith. Don't get discouraged. I can tell you from personal experience that as long as you keep doing the things you need to be doing and keep setting your sights high, keep having those goals, that you will be on the newsletter and you'll even be in the very top spot as well. So with that said, a huge congratulations to all of you who are working your businesses, and a big congratulations to our achievers who were recognized for their June production. Okay, I want to just give you a little State of the Union update with me, Alicia. I know that sometimes we, are just focused so much on how to hold fashion events and how to, get the jewelry out there and how to show the concept and how to build your team. But sometimes, and I tell this to Sean and Annalise all the time, sometimes I think that we lose sight of the fact that we're not a company that's been around for 10 years, 25 years, 30 years, 50 years. We have so much in place that other companies did not have their first year into the business. And there are companies, jewelry companies out there who are now doing $250 million in sales in their first 2 years. Were their catalog was Xerox paper stapled together that the rep had to do. There are companies out there who are now doing $175 million in sales who didn't reach $1 million in sales in their business until year 3 or year 4. Me, Alicia, I just cannot tell you enough how much we do have in place for the company in the stage that we are at. Of course, we're always going to continue to have more and more out there for you. And in fact, you do not want to miss convention. I know that some of you may still be on the edge, even though it's only a couple of weeks away, about 2.5 weeks away. You may still be thinking, should I go? Should I not go? And we are going to be announcing so many upcoming things for the fall and for the new year and for what you're going to get recognized for next year at our 2015 convention. We're going to be announcing the location of our 2015 convention. We're going to be announcing prizes. We're going to be announcing a brand new product line. We're going to be announcing our new fall pieces that are coming out. We're going to be announcing some really exciting things, and you are not going to want to miss it. I'll tell you what, even if I lived in Maine and plane tickets were $1,000, I would hop in my car, I would gather up some girlfriends, who I wanted to have on my team because you can bring guests, and I would take a cross-country road trip, split the gas, drive 48 hours to get to the convention with what I know that is going to be announced, with the excitement that is going to be there, with the feeling and the emotion that is going to be there, with the strategy and the logistics that is going to be there. You do not want to miss out on this, and I'm telling you, do whatever it takes to get there. Have a garage sale, have some fast fashion events, get the money to come, sell stuff on Craigslist, do whatever you have to do to get to this convention, and I promise you that you will come up to me and say thank you, thank you, thank you. I decided to come last minute. I got in the car, I packed a cooler, made it cheap, and got to convention so that I could be a part of the excitement. You guys do not want to miss it. At corporate, they have been putting together a strategy for the new year. You are going to be so excited about what is coming out for the holiday season, and very, very excited about what's coming out for 2015. Also, I want you to know that corporate is hiring new staff. We will be bringing on a VP of sales position, and hopefully that person will be coming to convention, so you'll be meeting them. There's a lot of great things that are happening at Mia Alicia that are in the works, in the planning stages, and all the way into 2015 holidays. So there's definitely planning going on. There's planning for explosive growth. I talked to a designer the other day, and they said, what if we brought on 1,000 people next month? Could corporate handle that with shipping and with products? And the answer to that is yes. So be confident that you are in the right place at the right time, and remember that we have a company that has a product that no one else has. No one else has the VersaStyle concept. We're not just selling more drinks or more weight loss things and more weight loss shakes, although that they're good. We're not trying to compete with anyone else. We have the right product at the right time. We have the right vehicle to not only create an income, but if you really position yourself correctly, you work, you build your team, you get this concept out there, you really have the opportunity to create a fortune for your family, and not just an income. And with that said, today I would like to talk about something that, for those of you who were in pre-launch, you noticed this, but if you were not with us in pre-launch, then you may have not seen this before. Hold on just a second. Mr. Magic is pulling this up for me on the screen here. There we go. This is something we talked about in pre-launch, and something that my personal new level 1 designers are very, very, very excited about, and they're working with their teams on. And I think it's something to be focused on and to be reminded. And those of you who've never seen this before, you're going to have your mind blown. Those of you who maybe haven't seen this since pre-launch are going to be reminded of what we should focus on. So this is called the 3x3x3 plan. And it's very simple. It's something that everyone can do, and something that I've seen throughout the years with my past company and my past experience, that every single person who comes in to this industry can easily add 3 people to their team. It's people that you already know. They may be acquaintances, they may be your best friends, they may be your family. But I personally have seen in almost 20 years of working in this industry that every single person can wrap their head around adding 3 people to their team. And as leaders, as people who are sponsoring people into this business, this is a message that you want to be sharing with your entire organization. So as you can see here, the 3x3x3 plan is just you adding 3 people, and then working with those people to each add 3 people. You can see here. And then working with those people to each add 3 people. So the message is getting 3 people on their team. Getting 3 people on their team. How fast can they find 3 people to get on their team and start building their own 3 by 3 by 3 plan? Now, when you have 3 designers, and they have 3 designers, and they have 3 designers, it's only 39 people in your Me Alicia organization. It's not thousands, it's not millions, it's 39 people. But with 39 people, you can make over $9,000 a month, and this is how. So this would actually qualify you for the Executive Pro Designer compensation level, and I'm just going to give you the breakdown of the money that you can make. Now, not only do you want to have 3 people on their team, but our other focus and our other message really needs to be on having at least $1,000 in retail sales for the week. Now, that could happen from 10 Stop and Shop appointments with a $100 average per person. That can happen from 1 fashion event. That can happen from 2 or 3 fashion events or 4 qualified fashion events. Whatever the breakdown is that you want to work with that individual person, with their life circumstances, with their situation, with the time that they have available, but focusing on $1,000 a week in sales, not only yourself, but also working with that and messaging that to your team is really important in this plan. So your personal sales profit for the month from having $1,000 a week is going to be $1,400. And when each of your level 1s, so that's these 3 people up here, level 1, 1, 2, and 3 right here, you focus with them on having $1,000 a week in sales, that's going to give you $936 in team or in profit from that team volume. Your level 2, each of them having $1,000 in sales, that's going to give you $1,800 in commission. And your level 3s, each having $1,000 a week in sales for the month, is going to give you $4,914 at the Executive Pro Designer compensation level, the 12, 8, and 7%. When you add in your $300 a month car bonus and your personal profit, that is $9,422. Plus any, if that's your first time hitting Executive Pro, you're going to get that bonus. Plus, if you've had any recruiting, new sponsoring for your level 1 at the medium or large kit, then that's going to give you additional bonuses there as well. But as you can see, this is not a difficult plan. And what my personal goal is for each and every one of you is that you are making a 6-figure income with your Me Alicia business. My first goal is to have 100 people in this company making 6 figures. And then we're going to grow that to 200 and then 500 and then 1,000. But with focusing on the 3 by 3 by 3 plan, it is simple. It's simple math. It's easy to do. It's not shooting to the moon. It's not rocket science. But what I definitely believe in is that a tracked number grows. So how could you track this? Well, you could get out a whiteboard and put the little bubbles on the whiteboard and start filling in your organization. And then you can also know who to talk to about having a $1,000 week. How many fashion events do they have on their books? And you can really start tracking this. I know from experience that a track number grows, and what you focus on expands. And so I want to recommend to each and every one of you today to get this organizational structure up somewhere in your house. This means over $9,000 a month in profit for your family. And I don't know any single person on the line right now who would turn down an extra $9,000 a month. It's simple. It's easy to do if you focus on it. And it can, of course, as you see, produce huge results. So the 3 by 3 by 3 plan, get the messaging out there and focus on your 3. Now, let's say that you don't have anybody on your team. It's time to get 3 people on your team. If you have people on your team and maybe they have fizzled out, I'm going to recommend to you to go out there and find 3 new people to get on your team before the end of July so that you can go into August ready to build your 3 by 3 by 3 plan. I am here to help you and support you with that, and I want each and every one of you to experience a six-figure income from this business. I have over the last 15 years, and I absolutely believe that it is possible. I've seen it happen. I know it can happen with you, and I'm here to help you make that happen. So again, to recap, we've got our 20% bounce back. We've got all of our July bonuses going on for the birthday, all of our drawings, and then of course we have the opportunity to build a 3x3x3 structure. With that said, Mr. Magic is here ready to go with life-changing jewelry, Free Jewelry Friday winner, and I'm going to turn this time over to him.
Okay, and the drum roll, please. The winner this week is Rochelle Copenhaver, I believe I pronounced that right. And she is from Warren, Ohio. And she went to lifechangingjoy.com because of Amy Hicks. So congratulations, Amy Hicks and Rochelle. And she clicked on here that I am interested in learning more about making money selling the Alicia jewelry. So we are excited to hopefully have her be coming on soon, Amy. So keep us posted on that. But I loved her comment. It says, I just love this jewelry and the message behind it. I am seriously considering selling it. I cannot thank my designer enough for all she has done. Thank you for creating such beautiful pieces and for making women feel that they are of infinite worth. Your company is truly an inspiration. So great lead, great contact. So congratulations once again to both Rochelle for winning the free jewelry and also to Amy. So Amy, if you just email me her information, we will send that off to her. So once again, congratulations. Okay, and then real quick, the other thing I just want to go over is that we do have the long anticipated update to our To program. So the interface has been changed. We announced this a while back. It was supposed to be kind of a July 4th release, but as we all know, IT is never an exact science. There are so many things. Actually, having been in the IT industry for 8 years, I can sympathize with them because there are a lot of things that can come up to push deadlines back. But we appreciate the countless hours that went into putting together this update. So I just wanted to go over this real quick with you. Hang on just a sec. Hold on. Oh, whoops, hold on. Wrong company ID. Okay, so this is the new interface that you can see here. No matter where you pull this up, whether you pull it up from an iPad, a computer, or your phone, if you go to to.todo.com and log in, you will see this particular interface here. There are really only 3 main buttons here. That's how simple and easy this is to use. There are three main buttons. Once you get inside these 3 buttons, you will see these buttons down here below. But for the most part, you will really just be doing these 3 main activities here. So first and foremost, of course, you can add a new contact. Click on there and just go in and add the new contact information. Once you have added this contact information, all you have to do, and by the way, none of these fields are required, so put in as much or as little information as you want. Of course, we would highly recommend at least the name, a phone number, and an email address would probably be at least the bare bones minimum to make this effective. But you can always, of course, come back in there and edit that later on. Once you have done that and you have saved that contact, you can go in here to either a list of contacts, or I could have actually just jumped right up here and started the campaign from here as well. So here's a list of all of our campaigns that we have. You would definitely want to become very familiar with these campaigns. So if you go to our website, teammiamagic.com, and click under resources, there's the To link there. Be familiar with these campaigns. Click on them on that web page, and it will pull up the details of them as far as what day they start. I know we've had a lot of questions about, for example, the Infinite Worth campaign or the New Look newsletter campaign. And if you start those, they don't actually start sending out emails until about 12 days later or 7 days later. They are designed to not conflict with some of these others in here. So all I have to do is go in here and click on these little start and stop buttons, and I can click on as many of these as are applicable. So of course, we typically only would have one under the prospecting and one under the new customer section. and one under the fashionista section and the new designer section. But we may have, for example, we may want to select the Infinite Worth campaign. Maybe we just, maybe this is a contact that we got from a fashion event last night, so we want to put them on the New Look newsletter for customers because they're a new customer. And then let's say that they are a new customer and a new relationship from a fashion event, and so maybe I'll click that one. So now I have simply clicked, as simple as that, I've clicked 4 campaigns that will start, all of which will be staggered. They will not receive, 2 emails on one day. They're going to be spaced out. The New Look newsletter is I think it's like a 7-year, drip campaign, and of course it does get spread out, so we're definitely not stalking anyone. But that is a very long-term drip campaign. And then the beauty of this, of course, is that you will receive daily reminders. We call them to-dos. And those daily emails will tell you exactly what you need to do for that day. And so it will tell you whether it's a follow-up or whatever the case may be. So if we come back here to our home screen, I could click on my open reminders, and there they are. So I've got phone calls. Here's a day 2 customer care call. If I click on this, hold on just a sec. I can go under here and I can acknowledge this reminder. I can put in any notes. I can say we spoke, nothing new, or I can just put, other, and I can put all sorts of notes in here to acknowledge that reminder, and then it goes off my list. So just as an example, very, very user-friendly as far as, being able to click on here real quick and see all my open reminders. And I can also see this in my email. Now, once you get these in your email, you can delay them a day or 7 days and all that kind of stuff. And so this is a very nice, easy way to track everything. So once again, all we really have are our open reminders, our new contact, and then of course I can always come in here and view contacts. I can click on one of these contacts, and I can, once that is opened up, click, there we go. I can edit that contact, or I can simply go in and start and or stop campaigns that quickly. So very simple, very easy, very user-friendly. One last thing is our profiles. Due to the, let's see here, hold on, where's my profile? That was my notes. Sorry, that's a notes button. This is my profile section. I can come in here and I can choose maybe what style they are under their profile. I am also very open to suggestions in what you would like to see under profiles here. We can change this and add anything you want. I used to have the campaigns. If you're currently using to-do, you may notice that I took out the campaigns in here. It got a little bit confusing because we had them in 2 different locations. And so now all the campaigns are under this icon here, under Start and Stop Campaigns, and then the profile is simply a profile for that person. So if we want to add different things in there, we can, to be able to differentiate those customers and potential customers and contacts and all that kind of stuff. The other just real quick tip that I'll throw out there is I think that one of the little tips is if you're driving down the road, or of course you're not going to want to do this while you're driving, but if you're standing somewhere and you have a name pop into your head, you think, oh, I really need to contact that person. It would be very easy to throw their name in as a new contact and then just simply click on this campaign right here that says prospect or referral, reminder to call, no emails. And just click on that real quick, and the next day that will show up in your list of to-dos for that day. So that will tell you exactly who you need to call. So anybody that you're thinking of that you just need to reach out to, just go ahead and throw their name in, or choose their name if they're already in there, and just select that one campaign real quick, and they will show up on your list for the next day. So use this to stay organized. Use this to stay in touch with people. We kept it very simple on purpose so that you will use it and that you won't spend a lot of time in the software playing around looking at statistics and all sorts of stuff, but just simply staying in touch with people, making that genuine connection with people, and contacting them when it tells you to contact them, and of course having the emails going out on your behalf to help make your life easier. So Oh yeah, the other real benefit of this, of course, because I know, the company is working on different things, and they'll of course come out with some stuff in the future for us. But the beauty of this is that these are your customers. This is a separate database. You own it, maintain it. These are your contacts forever and ever and ever. And so this, I think, is just a very important thing. I think, to me, that's very important, that these are people that you have contact with. I know the company is going to come out with different specials and things that they will send out to customers, and that'll maybe come out even on a monthly basis someday, and that's perfect, but it's going to be very non-personal. The customers will definitely know that they're on a company mailing list, and so we can use this to follow up with those emails and say things like, hey, I just want to make sure you got that. Let me know if you have any questions, things like that, which will, of course, come across as very personal, like you took the time to email it. So we will use this in combination with, whatever the company does. And so we can, trigger off emails to just kind of one-time emails. We can trigger them off to the entire customer base of everybody using Tadotsu if we wanted to. So. Oh yeah, and then of course, speaking to Canada, I know that it's a little tricky because they're combining orders up there to save on shipping, and so this is a great way to track each individual. So in the back office, you may only put in one person's name, but this will, for shipping purposes, but this of course will allow you to track everyone as an individual. And so that of course is the design. The design of this is to create a personal connection with everyone that you are working with. So very simple, very easy. If you haven't signed up with it, go to teammiamagic.com, hover over resources. There's a drop down there that says Tadotsu. So anyway, we just want to give a shout out to Scott Zimmerman for helping us put all this together. He and his team have spent just obscene amounts of time putting this interface together and redesigning this for us to make this simple and easy to use. And so we just want to put a shout out to him as well. So thanks again, and we're trying to bring as many resources to you as we can to make your life easier and to keep you focusing on what's important, which is booking, selling, and recruiting. So with that in mind, here's Arianne.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Magic. Again, if I would have had a Tadotsu program 16 years ago and had all those contacts and had all those personal connections, wow, would that have made a huge difference in my business. So we're very, very thankful to Scott Zimmerman and his team for putting this together at such a low price, not charging us tens of thousands of dollars for setting this all up. And those of you who've heard Scott talk know absolutely how very sincere he is about the personal connection. And he's very excited about me, Alicia. He's been a top speaker with people like Tom Hopkins and Brian Tracy and many, many other top trainers in the direct sales industry and in sales, period. And so he sees a huge value in what we're doing with me, Alicia, with our Infinite Worth message. So again, top industry leaders from all over the country, all over North America are seeing what me, Alicia, is doing. I will also tell you a really funny story. My brother actually works for another direct sales company that many of you would know very well. I won't say the name. And they do tens of millions of dollars in sales a year. We went to a family dinner for my birthday, and Dave Nabrowski and Sean Brown were there. And Dave, I think, mentioned to my brother, asked him a question, who do you think that your company's competition is? And he was meaning specifically for that type of product, which is not the same type of product that we sell, not even jewelry. But he was expecting another company of that type of product to be the answer. And the very first thing that my brother said is, oh, we think that me, Alicia, is our competition. And we all loved that answer because, you guys, we are making other companies nervous. Companies that have been around for 30 and 50 years and 15 and 20 years, companies that are doing not only millions but billions of dollars in sales are watching us. And so you have a huge opportunity to have not only an incredible income, not only a six-figure income, but to create a fortune for your family. Not only a fortune in money, which we know can help and bless the lives of our families and our communities and other philanthropic efforts that we all have in our heart. But we can also create a fortune in the examples that we are leading in our daily lives to those around us. With social media, you have people watching you that you did not even know were watching you. One of my new personal team members that came on this last week has been watching me for a year. And I didn't know that she was watching me, and she contacted me and came in and is so excited to zoom to the top and be one of our top leaders. You'll get to know her well because she is a record breaker and has been in this industry. And I would have never, ever thought that she was watching. So people are watching, companies are watching, and they wouldn't be watching unless we had something unique and special and something that they knew was not only a game changer in jewelry, but a game changer in the industry. So let's go out there with all of that in mind. Share the excitement that we have with me, Alicia. Get out there, take advantage of the bounce back birthday credit and book into August, have a strong finish to July, and rock it out into the holiday season. This is your investment month. How big do you want your return to be in the holidays? It's all about what you're putting in right now. So let's get out there and have a fantastic week. Thank you for all that you are doing. Please let me know if there's anything that I can do for you. We are here to support you in your success. And as always, remember that it is you that makes the magic happen every day. So do today what others won't, so tomorrow you'll have what others don't. Have a fantastic Monday. I'm here for you. Let me know anything that I can do, and go out there and make it happen. Thanks, you guys. Have a great week. Bye-bye.